What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? All right, witching. So let's talk about Saint Expedite. Okay, it is a fairly cold day where I live at, and I am in the house, and I preach and teach. Do not let 24 hours go by without doing something in your life. So I decided to do a little reading today. I'm just chilling in my bedroom, and I said, well, why not do a quick video about Saint Expedite? As I learn about him, I'll give you some knowledge as well. So let's talk about him. If you see me looking over, I will be reading my notes, okay? So I can give you full life, full intent, full knowledge of this folk saint, okay? All right, so Saint Expedite is known as the patron saint of rapid solutions. Rapid solutions. He does things expeditiously. He comes through. So he is prayed to when a situation needs to be turned around real fast in a hurry. He is revered in Spain, Portugal, Italy, and Latin America, and is highly, highly regarded in New Orleans, where he is considered a patron of the city. Okay. His shrine can be found at the Chapel of Our Lady of Guadalupe on North Rampart Street in New Orleans. The shrine at Rampart Street is most famous of all his shrines. So if you're ever in New Orleans, I have never been there. I plan on going. Look for his shrine on North Rampart Street. He is the unofficial saint of emergencies. Businesses love to use him as well. Shopkeepers, basically anyone who needs a rapid solution. Expedite is also a favorite of root workers, simply because he is effective and quick. Root workers will call on Expedite with confidence, knowing he will provide those who petition him with exactly what they need. The legend tells of Expedite's arrival in New Orleans says that when the Chapel of Our Lady of Guadalupe was being fitted out, the priest sent off to Spain for a large and beautiful statue of the Virgin Mary, right? So time passed, and eventually a ship arrived containing 2 crates. On opening the first crate, they found the beautiful commissioned statue of Our Lady Guadalupe. In turn, they opened the second to find a statue of a handsome Roman soldier. In innocence, they mistook the shipping instruction Expedite for the name of the saint that was within, right? So that's how he got his name. He is the depiction of a very handsome Roman soldier wearing traditional uniform, armor, and a red cloak. In his right hand, he holds a cross upon which are written the word Hodie, Hodie. And that is Latin for today. And underfoot, he crushes a crow from whose mouth spouts a ribbon on which the words crass, crass, crass can be seen. And crass being Latin for tomorrow. This is symbolic of Expedite destroying tomorrow in favor of today. Let me say that again. This is symbolic of Expedite destroying tomorrow in favor for today. Expedite is believed to have been tortured and killed under the rule of King Diocletian. His feast day is April the 19th. Wow. Now, let's talk about working with Saint Expedite, right? A shrine for Expedite is quite simple to set up. Figures of him aren't easy to come by, but can be found in markets in Brazil and can, of course, be purchased in most southern botanicas in the United States. I do not have much on much in my store for Saint Expedite, but I do have 7-day candles. I do have herbs for Saint Expedite and his oils. So just so you know. You could take 3 cups of spring water and bring them to a boil. Add to this a handful of herb hyssop, which is a blessing herb. I do sell that in my store. Allow it to simmer for roughly about 5 minutes and then take it off the heat. Once it has cooled, I want you to strain it through like a strainer, a muslin cloth, and dissolve a small handful of rock salt into the mixture. Next, you're going to dress the shrine of Saint Expedite with a red cloth. And you could take this and a picture of, or you could print out a picture of him and set it on your altar as well. His colors are red, gold, red and gold, and candles of this color should be burned in his honor. The best kinds are the 7-day or 9-day glass encased candles. Again, I do have the 7-day candles available in my store. And they are gold or red. Next to his picture or statue, you're going to set out a glass of fresh water for Saint Expedite. The water should be changed daily. If it's possible, pour the old water on your front doorstep. If you can't do this, sprinkle a few drops near your door and tip the rest away. Okay? Other items that should be set on the shrine are a plate and a vase. As a soldier, Expedite expects to be paid for his work. Do you hear me? Do not petition Expedite if you can't pay him for his work. I'll tell you about that in a second. It is important to only ask for one thing at a time with Saint Expedite. The traditional method of payment is to make an offering of pound cake. He loves pound cake. And a pound cake, as the name suggests, is the kind of cake made with a pound of each ingredient. Okay? You can go to the store and purchase that those Sara Lee pound cakes. That's a good thing too. This is Expedite's favorite offering. Some folks will tell you to set out just a slice while others say the whole cake. Some people say the cake should have a candle placed on top, while others say it should be wrapped in a white handkerchief. I have always, for myself, set Expedite's cake on a plate, on his own plate, and then you can light a tea light candle on top of the cake. That's how I petition. Whatever you feel like is best for you. This payment should always be made on completion of favor granted by Expedite, and always make sure to give him fresh flowers. I stress this. Always make sure you give him fresh flowers. Red carnations are his favorite floral offering. You can also give him incense, the most favorite blend of frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood. Any of those 3, or just a mixture of those 3. He also favors watered down wine, red wine at that, red wine. Roman coins, you can use bread, bourbon. Just make sure that whatever you offer is paid in full once he has completed his task. That's very important. Always keep up your end of the bargain or things will go wrong. Final note for you about Saint Expedite on serving him. Remember that he loves attention, so spreading his name about Once he sends you what you ask for, always, always show him attention publicly, I would say. Post it in your witchy group. Post it on my page. Show him attention. He loves attention. Put it on your Facebook page. He loves attention, y'all. All right. Let's see what else I have for you. Before you make any requests to Saint Expedite, it is very important to build a relationship with him. You have to change his water daily on his altar, on his shrine. Light candles for him at the shrine you have set up. Keep the candles. Buy him a few gifts, maybe a red rosary, or place a few crow feathers on the shrine. Stay in tune to the saint. Build a rapport with him. Make a connection with him. Like, you wouldn't randomly ask a stranger for help, would you? But you could, when you create a best friend, you know that he's your friend, then you may be able to ask him for something because you'll know. But make sure you create a relationship with this saint before just asking him for help. Again, once the request has been granted, you're going to make your promise offering as soon as possible, which is his favorite, pound cake, stuff like that. Remember to set out fresh flowers, red carnations, along with any other items that you may want to give him. After a few days, please dispose of any perishable offerings. Traditionally, you can leave it a crossroads or at the foot of a tree. Okay, go to a park, a nice park, leave it at the foot of the tree. The second method you could do is to write out your request in the form of a prayer. Neatly handwrite what it is you want, one thing. Finish it with amen, sign the bottom, and fold the paper in half. You're going to set it on a heat-proof dish up under it on the shrine. And then you're going to next say 1 Our Father and 3 Hail Marys. Then you're going to pick the request back up. You're going to light it with the flame of his candle. Some people say that you should never use matches to light the shrine candles or petition papers. Matches are very taboo. So if you already have his, candles lit, you're going to light that paper by that candle. Leave the ashes on the shrine until your request has been granted. Okay, I would say put in a on his on a bowl, not on his plate where his pound cake it is, but on somewhere on the altar. Just leave the ashes until your request has been granted. Once again, you're going to serve Expedite his offerings as soon as possible, and be sure to set out fresh flowers for him after it's done. I do have a couple of Expedite spells that I have, but they are very long. I probably will do a video later whenever I petition him, but I'll let you guys know. Now, what do you guys think about Expedite? That was a lot of knowledge on Expedite. What other saints do you request help from? That was a little knowledge on Saint Expedite. Remember, y'all, don't go read about the saints or goddesses or gods that you want to petition. Read about them, learn about them, and then do it. Other than that, I hope this helped you with Saint Expedite, and I'll be talking to y'all later. All right. Many blessings, y'all. Bye.